now then, we have our second gentleman here, wants to be a cameraman. Well, sorry, I'll introduce you to my friend, Gary Glitter.
We are 5 minutes away from kickoff in game 5 on match day 1. Italy taking on France. Italy's first game of the day. France so far have played 1 and won 1. So let's run through the teams. Beginning with Italy. Fullback for Italy wearing 15, Lucy Jean Boioli. On the wing, number 14, Nami Fujimoto. Centre number 13, Carola Fogarang. Centre number 12, Elisa Chiatti. On the wing, number 11, Maria Nicole Ruggio. Fly half number 10, Sarah Manini. And scrum half number 9, Ema Aishil. Forwards for Italy, prop number 1, Laura Lina Cascato. Hooker number 2, Desiree Spinelli. Prop number 3, Antonella Maioni. Lock number 4, Sara D'Andrea. Lock number 5, Asia Liccardo. Flanker number 6, Alessia Cagnotto. Flanker number 7, Emma Tognoni. And wearing 8 for Italy, Ilaria Alonso. Replacements for Italy wearing 16, Kira Kelly. 17, Giada Abiti. 18, Greta Kopat. 19, Mary Acosta. 20, Viola Bernuzzi. 21, Giorgia Kupari. 22, Penelope De Piro. 23, Lavinia Tona. 24, Ilaria Ramonti. 25, Mariana Carlini. 26, Morgana Corsaro. 27, Elettra Constantini. 28, Margarita Tonolotto. Lining up.
Good afternoon, welcome back.
Fullback number 15, Kelly Army.
It's Italy against France, the penultimate matchup. Match day one of this women's under-18 Six Nations campaign. This is Italy in their first game of the day. Had to wait the longest. We'll play back-to-back this game against France, of course, and so kick off at 5 against Ireland. So little rest for them and Diego Sacca's men. France under-18s, there's a few changes from the team that just lined up and dismantled Ireland. Key people to keep an eye on, Guinness and Perrellet, who are linked up with Emma Rivoyel as their new back row partner. Civi, been moved out to the wing, could be very interesting.
3, Chloe Vauclin. 4, Nael Jovial. 26, Mara Kane. 9, Faustine Pisicelli. 22,
both benches lining up as such.
23, Noah Coutre. 24, Garant Smell.
28 players at the disposal of each coach, so we could see a little bit of rotation across the 35 minutes, but I predict that teams will stay relatively identical to that of kickoff, considering that both teams play 2 35-minute games throughout the course of this afternoon. It's picnic weather, that's what I'd describe it as. It's really nice. Perfect conditions to be playing some rugby, that's for sure. Luckily, we have a lot of it. Italy donning their away strip in the white. Out they come, led by their captain Cesare Spinelli, the hooker. Starts this game. The whole squad invited into this large huddle to discuss final preparations. Final few words of encouragement. He travelled a long way to be here today. The French, who will be in extremely high spirits off the back of their victory against Ireland moments ago, will look to bounce back into action again here against the Italians. Amber Stanston from Wales, who will referee this game. The Azzurri against Le Bleu always provides some entertaining action. We hope for something similar here in Berkshire. Whistle blows. Italy get us underway through the boot of Manini. Already it's Sean carrying from Trollier. It's Fagnen, who's on for Piscaselli at 9. Italy failing to roll away. Fagnen a little bit over eager in trying to get the game restarted. Scrum now being called. Have our first set piece of the game. One full 35-minute block. That's how we play things here at the Under-18 Six Nations Festival. So I've previously mentioned, if you haven't clocked on already, France already played against Ireland game
You need to be in.
finishing
Okay?
not so long ago.
Shoulders in. Okay? Thank you.
So this French team with ultimate momentum, Italy will have to get themselves up to speed ever so quickly, but obviously have less fatigue. Could play a crucial part towards the end of the proceedings here, but at the moment it's France once again utilising that crisp handling. Civi out wide they go. What distribution there from France, that was picturesque. It's Guenest who scored the first try in that game against Ireland. Civi, across the face they go, and out wide to Arby. Arby will canter in. What a score that is from France. Starting this game where they left off their last, and they're across the whitewash once more. This time Kelly Arby. Almost it was one of her first touches of the ball. She finds herself crossing the line. Ball from Civi, well held up by Castello. And Arby will cross the line with a smile on her face, which is always good to see. French enjoying their rugby, and as they should be, we are too. Just that hold on the pass and this inside step, beating Jean Meloli of Italy. Already it's France who get the initial 5 points. Yeah, conversion is wide, so it's a 5-point fixture. Don't be deceived by our graphic at the moment. It is France who scored. Italy still with nil point, as they would say. But we'll look to themselves back into proceedings here off a well-taken kickoff.
Knock-on advantage. No advantage. Here we go. Here's your mark. Crouch.
Eva Michel,
Set.
hands on the ball, looking to feed this scrum. Early engage from France, so they get the free kick, which is taken quickly, and through the middle goes Chachati. Barnstorming run from Alonzi, but it's been stripped, and away goes Trollier. Trollier dancing her way through the midfield. Superb work from the outside centre. Quick handling, and again there's space on the outside here. France get to stretch their legs. Up into the Azzurri half, but it's advantage Italy. Penalty, it was an initial knock on, and then they held on to the ball that little bit too long, so.
It's a penalty. Oh, very played advantage, and she didn't let go. No, goes your penalty.
A little bit of confusion, potentially lost in translation there of what the outcome was, but the Italians more than happy to take the penalty and nudge their way into the French half. Sarah Manini there in your picture wearing 10. Knocked on, and no, it hasn't. It's deemed to be backwards, so Italy will regather possession. Bang on the halfway. Ball spewed out. It's not sticking to hand, so Italy firmly on the back foot. More strong collisions. That was a great tackle from Emma Ravoil. Counter-rucking from France. Michelle does ever so well to try and keep a hold of that initially, but no, she didn't. She spilt it. Unsurprising considering the amount of pressure that she was under from those in blue.
Girls, control the hit. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Nest at the back of the scrum, a dangerous prospect that is. The ball back in field. Sylvie racing towards the line, pops it up for her French companion. Unstoppable from this sort of distance. Will they get there? Yes, they will. The French in full ascendancy. I think it's Leah Trollier who got the final touch on that.
Okay, 8-minute recap.
It is Trollier with the 5 points. Quick thinking. They pull down.
Again, Fiona. Thank you.
The Paola Castello, the fly half, to have a crack at it from out and wide once more. It was a good first effort. Charlie Goya, the replacement fly half, got one from a similar position in the first game. Again, it's admirable. Is it snuck in? No. 10-point game. It's the incredibly quick thinking of France to once again utilise that blind side to their ultimate benefit. Sarah Manini will look to get Italy back underway as they want to regroup and reshape. Might have to ask the Irish how to go from here, because it's certainly a tall task when France get themselves up into 4th, 5th gear. There's very little stopping them. Gnest, and this ball is flung out wide again. Superb handling from France. This is lovely to watch. Arby, ball spilt, but Civi puts on the afterburners. Civi evading defenders like it's nobody's business. Makar again on the inside run. There's Trollier, who's been an enigma. Never know what's going to happen when she gets her hands on the ball. The crossfield kick is utilised. Falls straight into the hands of Grandhomme. And that is picturesque. Hang it in the Louvre. The French in fine form here. Superb handling to get them into this position. The nudge from Castello on a dime. Alice Grandhomme, beneficiary there. What a score that is from France. They're really having fun here. So good to see this style of rugby. Kelly Arbe has taken over kicking duties and just about creeps it in. 17 points.
Time's off.
Time's been called off. It's a 17-point game here for France. Apologies for our graphics.
Everything okay?
It's the opposite way around. France are certainly the ones who are running away with things here.
Italy nil, France 17.
Too many. Just wait for the medic.
Alice Grandhomme, one of her first touches of the ball.
Happy?
She manages to get that score. Manini gets us back underway. Italy will just look for a bit of damage limitation now, you feel. France certainly staking their claim on this festival. Italy have got the ball here. And they get a score. It's
Advantage.
Sara D'Andrea.
19 blue. 19 blue. Am I on the right mark?
42 offside for France. So Sara D'Andrea might look to put us back underway. No, they're going to go for the corner with Sara Manini. It's a good nudge as well, and that nestles the Azzurri into the 5-metre line. There's the Welsh squad who are recuperating from their win against Scotland, an unfortunate loss to England. They'll certainly be assessing proceedings here as they are to have a crack at both these sides before this week is over. France have ended up with possession here though, and they could try to run it from their own half. They will, and Arby will set away. Civi on the outside, we know she's got gas and she will run it from one side of Berkshire to the other. Oh, this is absolutely stupendous from France. What a sight to watch. Sulana Civi, write that name down, put it in a notebook and save it for later. Certainly one we're going to be talking about for a long while to come in women's rugby. Strutting her stuff for France under-18s at the moment. To have the confidence to play from your own back garden like this. Admirable, and the work of Kelly Arby is not to be dismissed. That handoff from Civi.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Sit back down. I've got it from here. Power. Pace. Precision. Arby adds the extras, 24-point game. Not even halfway through. You just had a rumbling when they decided to go wide. I, for one, just moved onto the edge of my seat. Starting to get a little bit interesting. When every time Sulana Civi has got her hands on the ball, she's produced some magic.
Knock on advantage. No.
Another knock on in and around the restart. Potentially the Achilles heel for this French side.
Perfect. Excuse me? Thank you.
Italy with the scrum.
Are you not happy? No pre-bind, okay?
It's the Italian replacements warming up. A lot of them will be in action from 5 against Ireland. I think that game will be extremely interesting. Both will have somewhat of a chip on their shoulder after their performances against Le Bleu. More work at the scrum time in Italy's favour. They're wasting little time. It's the carry of Sandrea. There's Ciccati. More ill discipline for France. Again, a shell, the 9, just feeding those runners.
Use it.
French defence is certainly strong. Slow at the breakdown for Italy, and France had enough of it. They wanted it back, they got it back, and now they can launch a counter here, and the blind side. Oh, picked up off the ticky toes of Niakate. She couldn't get there though. I think it might be Italian ball. It is. Knock on given. Scrum to Italy just outside the French 22.
Listen, keep your angle straight, not in, okay? Someone's just come off. Time off, I can hear you now. Sorry, I didn't realise it was happening now. Thanks, Kay. Time back on.
I think it's Suliana Sivi who's made way. She is a part of the change for France. She's certainly done enough today, that's for sure. Well-deserved rest for her.
Set.
Be back in action on Tuesday. Second match day for
Use it.
both these sides. Ciccati knocking the ball on in contact. It's ferocious defence to match the stylish attack of France at the moment. A fierce combination which neither the Azzurri nor the Emerald Green could stop. 4 tries already with inside, it was inside 15 minutes. Damage certainly done, but France will not stop there. They will want a statement scoreline. Genest and Fanen. And now away races Castello. Will she have the legs? She will. Castello races over. Almost too easy now for the French. High fives and plaudits all round for the fly half who danced her way over.
Try scorer for France, number 10.
Once again, it's
Castello.
Genest off the scrum, and so stepping on the outside, utilising those afterburners. Nothing her opposite number Manini could do. The left boot of Keliabi to try and add a few more extras. It's a good attempt, but it fades across the face of the post, so no conversion there. Genest sucking in defenders off the base of that scrum. Provides Castello with a little bit of room. Given an inch, but she takes a mile.
I can't hear you, sorry.
Really well found
I can hear you
finish.
now. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
underway. So they've already nicked it back. Superb handling. Breaking into the Azzurri half. Now if they spread it wide, there's options out here. There's Perele. Takes it into contact. Ganes tries to fish it out of the ruck. Instead, it's Van Nen.
Release point.
Arby gets back up off the deck. Finds Burrell. Zoe Burrell wearing 25.
Advantage.
The Azzurri caught offside, which means that space here for Castello, and she's gonna get a brace in fine fashion. Like a hot knife through butter, carves her way through the Italian defence. Silky smooth from the fly half. Well, we normally associate French outside halves with skill and flair, and the epitome of that displayed by one of the younger French fly halves, Paola Castello.
Mercy.
What a score that is. Her second of the day. France's sixth. Kelly Arby with the conversion. It is good.
And in conversion for France, number
Thank
15, Kelly
Cheers,
Arby. It's Italy nil, France 36.
Is she on now? Okay, 2 seconds. Lovely, thank you.
Nunini with the restart. She's had to do quite a lot of that today.
Knock on advantage.
France with 6 scores.
Advantage. Midfield offside. Mark's here if you want to go. She's fallen on the player on the floor.
Italy scrambling for possession. They go down the blind side, and it's Forgano who kicks it to Arby, who returns the favour. It's a big boot as well. It's all the way down.
Thank you.
Straight through once more was Castello. When she gets her hands on the ball, everyone just stops for a second and assesses what she might
I'm
do.
just going to tighten my shoes. Sorry. Turn back on. Thank you. Yeah, Mark's good. Can I have a little space? Thank you. Crouch! Bind! Hold the engagement, please. On the course. Thank you.
The French just looking to
Thank you very much.
get some discipline at scrum time.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Ball in.
comes out Italy's way. They were under pressure at scrum time. The back it goes to the diminutive figure of Maria Ruggio. She was wrapped up in the tackle effectively. Italy, once again, just on the back foot. It's been driven further back into their own half by the French, who are absolutely ferocious when it comes to defence.
Entry, 19.
Illegally so, though, says the referee. Italy will be desperate to get something on the scoreboard for their efforts. Lina Foscato.
Use it!
Stepping by Fogarin. A little half gap for Rochelle. France over the ball. Not enough, though, to attract the opinion of the referee. Instead, it's an advantage for Italy. Nannini again caught in contact.
Still playing penalty advantage.
Carrying from D'Andrea.
2 blue, off the ball. 2.
Eva Ischel was trying to take it quickly, but we've got
You okay?
an injury to attend to for Italy.
1 blue. Sub.
The Italians still in action.
1.
They will play against Ireland, that game kicking off in just under half an hour's time. Still fine crowd here as there was this morning.
Okay, well, we've got to
Players, families, coaches, friends alike, all supporting from the respective nations, countries, coming together. This is mainly a festival and celebration of age grade women's rugby. And what a celebration it's been so far. We've had some superb games, from tight affairs to statement scorelines.
Have you got a number? Is it injured player? Yeah.
It's Italy who are the latest to be forced into a change. French coaching staff look on. Guillaume Lafont and co.
Time back.
Arby collects the ball off the penalty, didn't go into touch as Italy would have wanted. Instead, it's the French with possession. Speed of ball at the ruck. Fruitful for the French.
Tackle! Release White!
Once again, just being dished further and further out wide. Now the handling goes out wide, and they're herring away here. They will get in. It's the replacement, Aili Treguet, who scores. Wasn't able to dot down in the first game when she started, but has come off the bench in replacement of Suliana Suvi, and has replaced her in try-scoring fashion as well.
Try scorer for France, number 14, Aili Treguet.
15. Thank you.
In and out. Having the pace to go around. Nannini, who's had a tough time of it this afternoon defensively, put up against some real speedsters in the back line. Kelly Arby want a few more extra with that left boot. She's been superb today. Off the tee, ball in hand, underneath the high ball, you name it, she's done it. They head well beyond the 40 mark. Another score before the break could end up with a half century.
For France, number 15, Kelly Arby. Takes the score to Italy 0, France 43.
Tréguet with France's 7th score of the day. Testament to the pace, precision, power that Le Bleu hold, really. Admirable to watch. They're not done yet. Still with the same intensity at minute 30 as they had at minute 1. Again, Castello goes to a box of tricks and tries that little dab over the tops, collected in the end by the Italians, who rumble forward and are in desperate need of a score to save some blushes. They've lost the ball, and I think it's French again in possession just inside the Italian half. There's numbers here if they can use them. Arby still going. Arby, superb balance, and she will race in. Kelly Arby with the brace. How she manages to stay on her feet, I can't tell you. But she gets there. Her 2nd score of the day. It's again France just picking off defenders on that blind side.
Of the game for France, number 15, Kelly Arby.
Good movement of ball from backs to forwards, forwards to backs, working in tandem. That little bump off and the balance to stay in control. Kelly Arby, absolutely superb from her. She will have the responsibility to maybe add those extras and get it up to 50. Looks good, it is good. It will be 50 points scored. Here it was. Just staying on her feet ever so well and pace to go around the corner.
Italy 0, France 50.
The difficulty for the Italians now will be to not only see themselves through the next 3 minutes, but then compose themselves before heading out once again to go face Ireland. A tall task to try and pick yourselves up from a 50-plus point defeat and have another crack at it minutes later. Thought for a second then that Maria Ruggio might have snuck possession back for the Italians and a late score, but no, it was illegally done, so it's once again French ball. Got the advantage.
Captain, too quickly. Sort it out, please. Thank you.
Referee just dismissing the Italians, and French still working in fluidity. Somehow stayed on their feet there is Trollier. Should be looking for her second score. Still space on the outside, and they will get there. Niakate, Mariam Niakate, wearing 8, playing in the second row. 55. France absolutely running riot here.
Try scorer for France, number 8, Marianne Niakate.
Their 9th score. Italy with little to answer for it as well.
Have you got a ball, please? Ball. I've got it.
And just picking off the numbers out wide. Marianne Niakate
Sorry about that.
gets in on the scoring party, celebrates with those on the touchline. Arby, who's had a few goes at it from this right-hand side, will have another chance to add some extras, the icing on the cake, before we presumably head in for the full-time whistle. And we do. There it is. Conversion missed, but not that it matters. It's a statement score from France, the biggest deficit we've had so far today, and in fact throughout the festival itself.
That's fine.
The French double down on their victory against Ireland with an emphatic scoreline over Azzurri, who will have to pick up the pieces and go again in a couple of minutes' time against the Emerald Green. The final score here in Wellington is France 55, Italy 0. Try scorers for France, well, could be here all day. Kelly Arby, who scored twice, as did Paola Castello. Juliana Suvi scored that superb end-to-end score. There's also Cholier, Grandon, Treguet, and Niakate all getting in on the action.
In a full 70-minute match to round off the tournament. Match day 3.
There's your scoreline. As I've mentioned, statement stuff from France, who round off match day 1 in high spirits. Italy have the tall task of Ireland ahead of them now. Final score here in Berkshire: Italy under-18s 0, France under-18s 55.
Next up, Ireland take on Italy. Both sides who lost their opening matches against France. So both sides will be gunning for a big win to round off day 1 of the Under-18 Six Nations Festival.